you struggle with weight gain, not being in the body that you want, with consistency, cravings, starting the week well, and at the end of the week just getting a case of the expecting miracles to happen? Do you not know what you're doing? Are you eating the wrong foods? Or are you eating too much of the wrong foods? Let me tell you a story about a woman who I worked with in our nutrition program, female in her 40s, and let me show you her track record here. These are the things that she expressed that she was struggling with at the beginning when we met, okay? And within our program is very simple, measurable, accountability-driven, and habit-focused program. Those 4 pillars make up the program, okay? One of the aspects of the measurability is we use an in-body machine scanner. A lot of people step on the scale and they see the sum of their body. They step on, they weigh themselves, and boom, there's a number. But what's made up of that number, they don't understand. And I'm gonna tell you a story about the in-body scanner, what it showed us across time, and you'll see a very important shift at month 5, okay? So let me break things down. So the main things that we're gonna be talking about are these 5 or 6 things, okay? The total amount of water in her body, the total dry lean mass, or the protein's ability to promote muscle growth, go to our muscles and our bones. The body fat mass, that's a big one, the amount of fat that you're holding within your body. Your total weight, that's the sum, that's what you guys see on a scale, a traditional scale. Your skeletal muscle mass, the amount of muscle mass within your body, and then the percent body fat. And this is a big, big one, okay? You could have a high body fat percentage and not be obese, but technically be an obese in terms of the fat that you're carrying. So this is a big one that we pay attention to move our people in a healthier direction, okay? Because a lot of people are consumed with the scale, the weight, the number. But let's check some things out, okay? So month 1 for Nina, we measured in February, okay? So the total water in her body was 91 pounds. The dry lean mass was 33. Body fat mass was 50 pounds. Her total weight, 175. Skeletal muscle mass, 69 pounds. And then her percent body fat was 29. So that's where she started. That's when she reached out to me and said, these are the things that I'm encountering. And she even said later, after the fact, here I go again. I thought this was gonna be another run-of-the-mill program, just expecting a quick fix. And I'll share a beautiful story she shared with me at the end about her experience, okay? 2nd month in, 1 month into the program, her water went up 2 pounds, and water's good. Your body is mostly water, okay? Her dry lean mass went up 1 to 34. Her body fat mass went down 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Her total weight went down ½ a pound. So you can see if you stepped on the scale and you're like, I went down ½ a pound, but you went down 3 pounds in body fat mass. It's huge. Her skeletal muscle went up 2 pounds. 2 pounds of muscle. And the percent body fat, 2% in a month, is huge. Okay, let's carry on. So in her 3rd month, May, and this is the tail end of the program, the on-ramp or the beginning phase of the program, really like dialing in the first phase. Her water went from 91, 93 to 90, so we're down. Her dry lean mass went down a little bit to 33. Her body fat mass continued to go down. Now it's at 44. So it has gone down 6 pounds in 3 months of body fat mass gone off her body. I hope you're just clapping like I am inside. Her weight went to 168. So she went down 7 pounds. Awesome. Her skeletal muscle mass went from 69, 71, went down to 70. Okay, so right around the same average as the last month, you know, down a pound. And her percent body fat went down 1 more percent. So she started the program at 29, went down 3 to 26. Okay, now here's where it gets interesting. At month 5, we remeasured. And I'm gonna go to the total, which everybody goes to, the scale, okay? The weight, the total, the sum. She gets on there, and let's just go to that number first. So remember, her third month, she weighed 168. She steps on the scale, because that's what it gives you first, 171. She's up 3 pounds. What do most people think? I've gained weight, I'm fat, I'm a failure, whatever sort of stories can come out from seeing a gain from your last place. But here's where it gets interesting. Check this out. The water in her body, 94, up 4 pounds from the month of May, up 3 pounds total. Her dry lean mass, up 1 pound from May, up one pound overall. Her body fat mass, down to 42. Down 2 from May, down 8 total. 8 pounds of body fat gone. Her total weight, we said, was 171. Her skeletal muscle mass. This woman has been doing remote personal training with a dumbbell or kettlebell or bodyweight exercises for the past 4 months plus. No access to a barbell or anything like that. And she gained 2 pounds from May, 3 pounds overall before she left the gym. How incredible is that? It's so great. And her body fat percentage, 24%. 24%, down 2 from May, overall, down 5%. Is this woman succeeding? But here's the deal. If you got on a scale and saw, oh, I gained 3 pounds, what could we do? Maybe binge eat, comfort food, beat ourselves up? Everything is trending in the right direction. She has more water in her body. You could lose 10 pounds of water overnight if you wanted to. Not saying to do that, that's not healthy. But she just has more water in her body. And ladies, you will naturally always have that fluctuation. You know that, okay? At the end, I said, Nina, now, and I'll share a story with you. I said, now what do you have? She goes, I always used to obsess over food, and I don't do that anymore, and that feels great. I feel safe. Safe. I enjoy what I'm doing and what I'm eating. Man. Her mindset around the scale improved. We just shared that story. In the past, we would have beaten ourselves up. Not anymore. She's educated. I don't feel drained, exhausted, or lightheaded after my workouts. My beliefs have changed. Beliefs around not eating breakfast, don't eat too much, and don't eat past 8 p.m. So this all happened within our nutrition coaching program. Amazing, amazing, okay? And I want to end with you guys just to share a letter she wrote me. So I'm going to read it from here because these are her words. Just sign in here. She calls it, she's a great writer. She calls it a tale about the scale. For 3 months this summer, I did everything I was supposed to. I worked out 4 or 5 times a week. I ate nutritious breakfast. I stopped eating cake. I cooked more vegetables, ate more protein. I drank plenty of water, and I got lots of sleep. At the end of those 3 months, I concluded the program, and at month 5, I wanted to make sure I was tracking and still going in the right direction. So it was time to step on the scale again. And for me, stepping on the scale is like going to the dentist. I hate it. But this time, I was neither nervous nor afraid. I felt good in my body. I felt like I was confident and I maintained a healthy lifestyle, but without going to those weight loss extremes or taking shortcuts or quick fixes. So there I was, I slipped off my shoes, I stepped on the scale, I looked down expecting to see a number. That's my place here. A number that would make me feel proud. Instead, it was a number that made me feel like a failure. And that's what we were sharing over there before, is when she got on it, she was 3 pounds heavier. Despite following a healthy lifestyle, I gained 3 pounds. Now, normally, this would cause me to step off the scale and feel miserable and frustrated, hate my body, and then go seek some comfort foods that I had stopped eating. Because what's the point of not eating them if I'm not losing any weight? And then a few days later, get back on the diet saddle, but this time with more force. I would drastically cut calories, eliminate entire meals, work out longer and harder, and make myself miserable. Does this sound familiar to anybody? But this time was different. This time, the scale that I stepped on was the InBody scale. A curious-looking, waist-height wonder of a machine that not only takes your weight, but it sees inside your soul. That was interesting. In mere seconds, it tells you your body fat percentage, your BMI, your skeletal muscle mass, your body fat mass, even how much water you're carrying. It even tells you the muscular composition within your arms, each arm and each leg. Because it can read all those things, it was also able to tell me a huge, important thing, that my 3-pound weight gain was not a bad thing. Why? Because all of my other numbers relating to fat loss, muscle gain, and my overall health were good. And those numbers are what's most important. Guys, I'm gonna pause. I could cry reading that. The transformation from over there to reading that one more time, because all those numbers relating to fat loss, muscle gain, and my health were good and we're moving in the right direction. And those numbers are what's most important. A regular scale can be a dangerous thing. They give you a set number, they give you a sum. They've conditioned us to either be good or bad. They tell you your weight and nothing else, and therein lies the danger. A regular set of scales, or a regular scale, wouldn't have given me any indication that by working out with weights 5 or 6 days for the last 3 months, I'd increase my skeletal muscle mass. The regular scale wouldn't have shown me that by cutting out things like cake and adding things like a nutritious breakfast, I had reduced my body fat by 3%. What a success story. And not just by the mere numbers, but the mindset. The shift, and I've seen it multiple times. People come in and they want to lose, I want to lose X amount of pounds, this, that, the other. And when you really see the other numbers and what's truly the makeup of that, your percent body fat, that's important. Your skeletal muscle mass, that's important. Your body fat mass, that's important. You know, for her to have transformed that mindset, it's so beautiful. So I share that with you. And that happened within our nutrition coaching program. So if that sounds like something that this is me, this sounds like me, or I can relate to this, or you're not where you want to be, and maybe you want to be over here, you want to be making progress, you want to see this stuff, we can help you, and we want to help you. So reach out to us about our nutrition coaching program. I'll provide a link so you guys can sign up for a free consult with myself, go over what's going on, where are you, where do you want to be, and then we'll get you to that place. Take care.